Today on CarTraction, behind me is one of the cars I've been most looking forward to filming on the channel. It's an absolutely beautiful car with a great family history and dominated motorsport in its time. Without any further ado, let's have a look at this beautiful car. I'm here with custodian Catherine, who's kindly brought it out today. So the way I always start these is, could you just tell me a bit about what exactly we're looking at here, please?
Yeah, we're looking at a Frazer Nash BMW 328. From 1939, and we've had it since 2004.
Wow.
When my dad bought it as a bit of a restoration project. He always thought the engine was good, but the body needed some work doing to it. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it himself, so Mum and I had it done up in about 2008. So it had a full body restoration at that point. As far as we know, it was the penultimate car, or the penultimate 328 brought in by Frazer Nash into the UK. There are about 460 328s were made, and Frazer Nash imported, we think, roughly 50 right-hand drives. The cars were brought in and assembled by Frazer Nash, or some of them came in, as you see this one.
Because the car's a BMW, isn't it? It's a bit of badge engineering, I guess, you know, in the 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe too many people didn't want to see BMW.
Correct, yes. I mean, Frazer Nash first discovered the BMWs in, I think it was 1934. There was an Alpine trial, and Frazer Nash's had a British sports car. They'd traditionally won that trial, and then these BMWs suddenly appeared.
Yeah.
I think it was the 315, which was obviously the predecessor of the 328, and it sort of basically wiped the floor. And Frazer Nash were very interested. Obviously, they were a British car company, but they didn't necessarily have the resources to create new models. So a partnership came about between Frazer Nash and BMW, and Frazer Nash started to import BMWs. And I think I'm right in saying they are the only marque which has been allowed, Frazer Nash has been allowed to put their name next to BMW. I don't think another marque has been allowed to do that.
So when your father acquired this car, was he looking specifically for a 328, or was it just a case of the car cropped up and he couldn't say no?
No, he was looking for a 328, and he did quite extensive research into finding one. And this belonged to a family who had it since the 60s, I think.
Wow.
But had never used it. For some reason, they didn't like it. So it had basically just sat for quite a long time. And when the restoration took place and the metal was taken off, the frame was absolutely riddled with woodworm.
Really?
It had to be stripped right back to the frame, a new ash frame.
Wow.
And then obviously all the metal put back. So it was a major project.
Wow. So these cars were very successful in racing, they won the Mille Miglia, etc., etc. Does this car have any period racing history, or has it always been a road car?
We've got photographs from the 40s and 50s of it hill climbing. And also there's a very blurry picture of it on a racing grid, but we don't really know very much of the history of its racing history anyway.
And have you done any competition with it in your ownership?
No, I haven't. No, I mean, we go on rallies with the BMW Historic Motor Club, so we've been abroad with it to Germany, France. In fact, the first outing that I did in it was to go to Munich.
Oh, wow.
In 2008 to celebrate the partnership between Frazer Nash and BMW. BMW very kindly invited us to go over as a club, and they hosted us in Munich and gave us a factory tour and organised some runs out for us. So so that was something like 2,000 miles. It was
really
one of my first outings. Yeah, it was a bit mad.
Wow.
But,
so you do drive the car?
I do drive the car. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, definitely.
There's probably not many other women so keen to drive vintage cars, maybe, but no, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
I'm guessing it must be a wonderful car to drive.
It's actually a very easy car to drive because the family, we did have a 1926 chain-driven Nash, which I also drove.
Wow.
And that was a completely different experience, as you can imagine, with the gearbox out on the right-hand side on the running board, chain-driven, double declutching. It was, quite a...
You've upgraded.
Yeah, exactly. We've definitely upgraded. So we've the seat's very comfortable. It's got synchro mesh on third and fourth.
An advanced car for its day. Twin cam 6-cylinder we'll look at in a moment. Rack and pinion steering, 4-speed gearbox with synchro. I mean, I'm not going to say it drives like a modern car for the day, but very advanced and a successful race car.
Yeah, it was very advanced for its day. And when we had the little chain-driven Nash, they'd sit next to each other in the garage.
Oh, wow.
And you'd think, and that was 1926, and you'd think, well, there's
10 years between them.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, and the wonderful kidney grills.
Yeah, I mean, BMW still have that, don't they? That's their signature.
464, I believe, made, but this Alpine Rally, RAC Tourist Trophy, it won the lot.
It did.
Really.
It's amazing to think that the Mille Miglia that it did in 1940, it averaged, I think, something like 102 miles an hour, which is absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? And I think it held the record for quite some time.
I think that's still a record. I think I did hear that, yeah, because the Mille Miglia went to more of a closed circuit event.
Yeah, that's right. It was a different circuit, but even so, quite impressive.
Wow, and look at those dials as well. Beautiful painted dashboard in there. Just the two-seater, obviously, and quite a light car. This must be well under a ton.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so.
And the British sort of stole bits of this car, didn't they? After the war, the likes of Bristol.
Bristol, yeah, absolutely.
Do you think we could have a look at that wonderful twin cam engine?
Yes, absolutely. Let me undo the straps.
Wonderfully styled car as well.
It is. I don't think there's a straight line on it, is there?
No.
I always think it's quite funny that, we've got holes here as if she's going to expand.
Oh, yeah.
Put on weight, maybe.
Oh, wait, that's not the way you'd expect that to open, is it?
No.
So it's got this sort of central strip where you'd think it'd be like a British sort of vintage car where it'd go like that, but superior access, I guess.
Yes.
Wow, so triple downdraft Solex carburetors there, and as I said, an engine that Bristol stole. I think they went into some ACs as well, and this was designed in the 30s by BMW. Quite a high revving unit, I think, for its day. So it must have been a good engine if anyone was stealing it.
Yes, absolutely. No, I think it is.
Yeah, and the whole car with this engine sort of embodies that road race. I mean, it is arguably a racing car, but you've taken it to Munich, long distance.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
Wow.
Dad bought it really because obviously he had the little Nash, but that was quite hard driving, you know, whereas this was a much more comfortable car. So the idea was this would become a bit of a touring car for him and Mum,
About 80 brake horsepower, I believe these are.
Yes, that's right, I think so.
Wow, what a wonderful, wonderful engine. And this is the original unit, I'm guessing, to the car,
Yeah.
No, just wonderful. You got the little hammer there, that's for the knock-off spokes.
That's right, yeah.
Unusually solid wheels, actually. A lot of cars had spokes back then. Then we can see,
They're Rudge wheels, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's like the 300 SL Gullwing, so I imagine that's correct. We can see big drum brakes filling the whole wheel just behind there, so a lightweight car, that must stop very well.
Yeah, the brakes are good.
Yeah. 4-wheel brakes as well, I guess. And a very good handling car, so you need brakes as well for racing, of course. Then coming round to the interior, I'm guessing the interior was restored with the rest of the car.
It was, yeah.
But it's mellowed nicely.
Yeah,
Older restoration, arguably, so it just looks perfect.
Yeah, we debated long and hard about the colour. That's a very girly thing to say, but...
Oh, yeah? Is this the original colour then?
It was black originally, but we decided we'd like to have something that a little bit more lively, so we've gone for this very, very dark blue. Yeah.
No, I think this car would ace any colour, to be honest. I think even if you painted it bright orange or something. No, lovely, lovely dashboard. Well, do you think you could show us the starting procedure?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe of a Frazer Nash BMW 328. And a wonderful V-shaped windscreen as well. The style of these cars, it's just wonderful, isn't it?
Right, okay.
Little rear hinge doors. So there any sort of knack for starting
Well,
this?
I mean, we've just started her this morning, so I'll give it a little bit of choke. She's normally not too bad, and then we've got a push button start.
Okay. Just like that. What a wonderful sound. We'll take a trip round to the back. Wow. What an engine. Lovely, lovely sound. I mean, this was racing against supercharged cars, and naturally aspirated this is. 6-cylinder engine, twin cam, overhead valve. What an advanced unit. Well, that was a look around the car. I think it's about time we saw it in action, and I've been looking forward to this one. This is one of the better mornings I've had. On the road in the 328 Roadster, Frazer Nash BMW, I should say. What a glorious car, and even though this is a race car, it's not chomping at the bit, it's not cammy, feels quite drivable. Oh, I see, is that flashing indicators?
Yeah, it's got a flashing indicator.
Oh, wow.
It's also got a light box for the registration plate at the back.
Oh, okay.
So you can see it, it's lit up in the dark.
Modern standards, a small car, so it fits on roads like this very nicely.
Absolutely. One reason we don't go on motorways with it.
Yes.
Not now, anyway. I mean, I have driven on motorways, but it's not a nice experience.
No.
Particularly smart motorways.
Yeah, no hard shoulder.
Exactly.
This is the sort of roads it would have been on back in the day.
Well, that's right.
What a view down the bonnet as well. I've been very lucky to be in quite a few interesting cars, but I think this is one of the most special.
Thank you.
What a wonderful automobile. I was just thinking that, what a day to enjoy a 328 Roadster. think there could be a better view down that bonnet, those hills. Well everyone, that was a trip out in the magnificent Frazer Nash BMW 328. Huge thanks to custodians Jim, Catherine and Jill for making this video possible. Oh, what a just spectacular car. I think this does fit the description of my favourite car I've ever had on the channel, and I've been lucky to have some properly special cars on the channel, but this is just in another league. Exactly the sort of car I love. Do let me know in the comments what you think of the car. I think it's pretty obvious, my review of it. But yeah, due to all that, lots more videos coming soon. What a great way to spend a morning with this fabulous BMW Frazer Nash 328. That's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching.